back to Ruddjam Customs. Look, today we've got this beautiful Ibanez Prestige. So this is a Ibanez RG, but it's a 5170G. Beautiful guitar. This is a 2020 model. Look, really, I brought this one because it is a beautiful guitar, but many years ago I owned an RG5170, and I liked that this serial number on this guitar matches the serial number on that, but it's just a different model, so I thought I had to get it. What I really like about this guitar, the tremolo unit, look, it's a low pro edge, which means it's very similar to the Edge Pro, but it doesn't have those little bits where you leave the ball ends on. You just got to cut the strings off this one and feed it in to the back of the tremolo here, but you still tighten it up with the Allen key at the back. I've got this one set up pretty good. It's nice and flat and level. The action on this is really close to the fretboard for the strings. What I like about this guitar, it still uses those Godot machine heads. I love the colour on this. It's like it's a matte silver colour, but it's got this beautiful binding all around the body there. I don't know if you can see that nice binding it's got. The neck is just beautiful. It's got a nice shaped neck there. It's a 430mm radius on this fretboard, which means it's a really fat, flat fretboard. So I like that. Like, it just makes those solos just really nice and easy for me to do. Nice tones. Then you do the volume, roll it up again. The pickups in here, these are active pickups. These are Fishman Fluence. So hence why it needs this little backup. This needs the battery in the back there. It gives it more power, it's just got more bottom end, more tone, more high gain. It's what it is. Sounds great. Before we kick on talking a bit more about this, let's just sort of get this one cracking along. It's a Ruddjam Customs original. Bring back the 80s, bring back the 80s metal. Oh wow, I totally love that. That's one of my latest originals, that one. Really enjoying learning how to play that one again and getting into it. I like all the shreddy stuff in that one, and the riffs are cool. Look, I will be looking for a band to see if they want to play that one with me live somewhere. We can build on it. But look, for now, I love this guitar. So this body's a bit thicker. So if you're into the Ibanez's and the Steve Vais, the Ibanez Pia, the latest one he's got out, very similar to this guitar. This guitar is a very expensive guitar, but it's not quite as expensive as his new Ibanez Pia. But this one's pretty much spec'd up very similar. If you read the specs together from one to the other, very similar. But I like the flatness of this neck, like I said before. It really allows for that really good... From that, this guitar also has this little switch here. Look, I don't know why they did this on this guitar. Don't get me wrong, I reckon this is one of my favourite guitars I own now. But I don't know why they had to put this little switch like that there. So basically what that does, when you're selecting the neck Fishman Fluence or the bridge Fishman Fluence, this just changes the voicing. So it takes it from a high active output gain sound and just basically cleans it up a little bit, makes it more high and more crisp. I'll flick it around, but you're not going to hear the difference. So that's just where I had it before. Let's just keep it, the volume just rolled up a little bit. Flick it. Yeah, you're not going to really pick that up, right? But I know playing it in this room and how loud I've got it going here, I can hear a difference in it. I like it on that back position there. It just gives me more... It's just more the way I feel the guitar and how I like to roll the volume around that I keep talking about. I feel as though I get more control with it just on that back voicing. So for me, don't really need that. But look, happy days, it's there, no dramas. I suppose one of the other things playing this guitar... Ebony fretboard. But it's got the inlays on the top here to indicate your fret position. But when they did it on the fretboard, they've kind of moved the dot up a little bit. It's not in line with this top one. So on the edge of the neck there, you can see the little dots representing your fret positions. But then they're bang in the middle on the top, but on the fretboard, they're just a little bit more towards the fret. And it took me a little while to get used to that. I was just throwing my eyes out the way I see the fretboard as patterns. Such that good tone. And again, it's just the same settings that I always use on this head rush pedal board. And then just on this bridge pickup here. So those nice tracking tones as well. But look, for me, yes, this is one of my favourite guitars. I do like it. Very versatile, so you can play all the niceties as well. Yep, so we got the selector switch, and the voicing switch here only works when it's in this position and all the back one. Alright everybody, hope you enjoyed that one. Hope you enjoyed that song. It's one of my favourites at the moment. Look, email me at intune1200@gmail.com if you want to know a bit more. Happy to try and throw in little bits of how I play guitar and the ideas that I use and how I see it as a pattern. But yeah, look, thank you very much for tuning in. Cheers, guys.